Hi, my name is Charlie Locke. I'm a freelance cinematographer based in the UK, and today I'm going to be talking about Magic Lantern. That's right, Magic Lantern. Magic Lantern is a bunch of firmware developers with day jobs, and by night they write code and bring us these amazing options with these Canon DSLRs. So I'm really grateful for the effort, or the time and effort that these guys put in. I actually have been running the 2.3 stable on my Canon 60D, which is that camera right there. I've been running that ever since it came out. I think I paid to get it early because I was that excited to get it. I'm so pleased with it, it's been brilliant. Not sure how I would do without Magic Lantern nowadays. But anyway, I got my Canon 5D Mark III the other day, which is over there. I'm very pleased with it. Yeah, exceptional camera. But Magic Lantern haven't quite got round to developing a stable version, stable firmware for it yet. So at the minute we're left with an alpha, which is brilliant. It's pretty much stable as far as I'm concerned. But the main feature I want to talk about today is the raw 14-bit video that you can get with the 5D Mark II and 3, and I think you can do it on the 50D. And a few other cameras as well, but mainly the 5D because the CF card and that sort of thing. But anyway, I hope this tutorial helps you. I did have some trouble doing it myself to start with, which is why I'm making this tutorial. Couldn't find a tutorial other than written based, so I thought I'd make it in video form. Probably just going to follow a list, but I'll probably go into a few more details just so you don't get lost anywhere, because I had a bit of trouble getting it on my 5D to start with. So, on with the tutorial. So here goes. We've got the 5D Mark III here. This specific method I've found will not work when you have a CF card, sorry, a compact flash card in the camera. I don't know why, but I haven't found that work for me. I've tried it a number of times and it's never worked, and as soon as I take the CF card out, it works straight away. So that is a little bit weird. So I have left that out, but I'll talk a bit more about CF cards later on. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up the battery door, take the battery out, and put a new one in, like so. Just like that. Yeah, sounds simple, but if you run out of battery halfway through the update process, you run into the chance of screwing your camera up completely, so it's better off just putting a fully charged battery in. Next thing you need to do is put an SD card in. This method requires an SD card. I kind of prefer it this way because it's nice to just run the firmware from the SD card and then have all your footage and everything on a nice hefty compact flash card. So at the minute I've got it running. Just going to pop this back in here. There we go. Fire it up. So as you can see, I've got the Magic Lantern overlays there. First thing I'm going to do is hit menu, go to the settings tab in the menu and click format. Obviously the SD card, because you shouldn't have a compact flash card in. Format that, and that's done. So go back out, turn it off, and then we're going to take the SD card out of the camera. If I can, there we go. Close the door, and we're going to take that and put it in our card reader on our computer. I'm going to provide some links in the description where you can download the necessary files. There should be about 4 different files, but don't worry, it's easy. Although if you don't do it right, probably not easy. So if you follow the steps, it'll be easy. Firstly, if you don't have 1.1.3 firmware version, the official Canon one, you're going to need to do that before you go any further. So now you've formatted your SD cards, put the 1.1.3 on there, update, and then go from here. But I'm not going to show you that because I've already got 1.3 on. So the first thing you're going to do is get your formatted SD card, put it in your reader, copy all of the files from the Magic Lantern zip folder, onto the root directory of your SD card. If you open EOS card, you open the app, find your SD card on the drop down, hit the big button for the Magic Lantern logo. It should tick 2 boxes and then hit save at the top right. Should say successful. It has always done for me, so that's cool. If that says successful, that's cool. Close everything off, take the card out, put it back in your camera, and then once we've inserted that, you're going to turn it on. Hit the menu, you go over to update, wrong tab, there we go, click update, scroll over to OK, you've got to wait for it to load. It won't take long. So you've got a blank screen there, that's cool, that's what's meant to happen. And then you wait to the menu, it should say enable boot disk, smiley face. If you go out of that, you've got this main screen. If you click the trash can, it doesn't tend to work. So what I do is you turn the power off, turn it back on, hit the trash can, and there you go, you've got Magic Lantern on your 5D Mark III. Hit set to get rid of that, and then you've got all the menus. So yeah, if you go over to global draw, you can click all modes. When you go out, you've got all of this stuff. If none of that's showing up, you just click info, you cycle through the different modes, and then you get to the Magic Lantern one. Otherwise, the menus won't work and they'll be sort of greyed out. I'll just demonstrate that now. If you're on this one, you go to the Magic Lantern thing, they're all greyed out there. But if you go and hit info, they're not greyed out. So that's that. Now, what you've all been waiting for is the 14-bit RAW, which is probably why you're getting Magic Lantern, one of the reasons why you're getting Magic Lantern for your 5D Mark III. The way to do that is it's actually not, in this current build, the 25th of May, I think, it's not actually in the menu, which is a bit strange. I've just smudged the screen. It's actually not in this little menu here, which is a little bit strange, probably because it's quite new. It's only a few weeks old. 25th of May, I think this build. But what you do is if you scroll all the way to the end, there's a tab called M, which stands for modules, and then you hit load modules. 2 green lights, says OK, all good. Scroll all the way back over here, and you see this little raw video thing has popped up. If you hit set to turn it on, go to Q, and you can set your width, your height, whether you want sound, and that sort of thing. One thing I will note is you will need a really fast compact flash card to record any sort of high resolution. So full HD, you definitely need a 1000X CF card. I use the Lexar 1000X 32 gigs. Use those cards; they're really good. No problems with them. With this, I tend to shoot with a resolution of somewhere around there, 1920 by 768, or you can even shoot 1080p if you really want to, but that's pretty much what I tend to do. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's helped you in some way. I'll leave annotations on the screen somewhere for my Facebook and Twitter. I'm pretty active on there if you've got any questions. So yeah, thank you for watching, and good luck, happy shooting.